Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeff. So in this video, we're going to check out N-Team's debut song, Under the Skin. So we got 9 members, and 4 of them are from Ireland, which I reacted to, by the way. So if you guys are interested in a reaction to that, it is available on my Patreon, link is down below. So we got Kay, Nicholas, EJ, and Taki. Those are the guys that participated in Ireland. So we're going to do the music video and then dance practice. Let's get to it. It's so dark. I'm like, because I have light. Was that, wait, was that K? I love K. Oh my god, we got some acting going on? What the hell? He's a really good actor. Whoa! Yo, this is a different sound. I was not expecting this. Ooh, that switch was good. Okay, their voice. Very sweet tone. He was very good looking too. Lower timbre, but very cool. Wait, I like this song. It's making me emotional. Wow. Ooh, double run. Oh! I like that. It's like a hip-hop musical. Yes. Ooh. The vocals are really good. So they're just all visuals. He grew up so well. Nice, that was a good build. I love that killing point. Ooh, oh my god. I'm gonna like the dance practice. I can sense it. Yeah. You got the swimming pool. I feel like I'm watching a K-drama. If that's their concept, whew, that'd be good. But so far, really good singing, dancing. The visuals look incredible. Is he gonna dive? Man, Kay is such a main character, man. Love it. Is this his brother? So it's like a second part. Hey. that Nicholas? Some vocals, like the ad-libs. It's like, save me. Aww. Oh shit. Oh shit, because wow, we're gonna stay in another group? Can they handle more? Oh. Darkman, right, okay. Before we get to the dance practice, I did hear that, well, these were fan theories before, so I don't know if it's been confirmed that, so you got Enhypen, which is the vampire concept, and then the fan theory was that, End Team is gonna be the werewolf type, which makes sense because they did the reality show. I think, if I can remember correctly, the name of the show was Howling. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research later. But if you guys like, you guys can comment on the comment section down below. Of course, we got a great glimpse of Kay. That makes sense because if he's the center and kind of like face of the group, because he did rank pretty high in Island, which makes sense. His popularity there would transfer over to this show and of course to this group. I got a glimpse of like Taki and like Nicholas. I don't think I saw EJ. I don't know if he got a good enough screen time or if I just missed it because I was talking too much. But the song was really good. It reminds me of something that I would have liked when I was in high school. Kind of has that like nostalgia effect. Of course, music is for all ages. It's just something that like was very popular when I was in high school. And it has like this emotional factor, which is so nice. It's kind of triumphant. It's sad, emotional, but like triumphant in a way. It has a hopeful context to it. And then the voices, very solid. It's not too breathy because there are breathy tones out there that feels like it needs a little bit more support. This one, I feel like the vocals are very well supported, and it really matches that emotional aspect of the song. The music video, it reminds me of like a hip hop High School Musical version. The dance practice, I feel like I'm gonna die here, so let's prepare ourselves. Wait, this guy's flick was already really good. Guys, I'm a serial pauser, so if you guys don't like pausing, it's fine. You guys don't need to tell me I've been pausing for 3 years now. That's how I learn, okay? This guy's flick, look at his flick. It's very gorgeous. And the thing there is a little bit more openness and kind of like that freedom in the fingers, so that when you flick this, the fingers follow, and that adds a lot of emphasis. So it's different the way he did it and how he did it. He did it more like this, face palm up. So that if that's a choreography, that's fine. Just a note, it's gonna be very difficult to have that kind of like after effect because our fingers don't bend that way automatically. So he got a little bit of an advantage. It's just a flick and I'm like, 25 minutes! Yeah, he got a little bit of an advantage because his is face palm down. So the fingers are like left behind. If you guys don't like pausing, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna be mad. Yeah, it's like a domino effect too. Shit. Wait. We got. Don't worry, I'll rewind. I'm just noticing a lot already. And these kind of groups make me so excited because I can talk about a lot of things. So that's really exciting for me because I've been doing this for almost 3 years now, and I've watched so many things. So when I see something, I'm like, yes, I need to talk about that. So with like going like this and stuff, these moves, like the slow-mo of it, because you're going from like one side to another, right? They went once from this side to another, these guys one side to another, and then they go open up again, like that part. So in those cases, to make it as smooth as possible, is you need to set up your starting point to be a little bit further, so that when you do that twist to the other side, you have enough room to make that vision impactful and a little bit more prominent. Because so if you start from here, you're gonna have a little bit more time to go here. But if your pose starts here in the front and then you're trying to go here, you have way less time and it's not gonna be as impactful. So kudos onto the choreographers for doing that. That's such a synchronized. Ooh! Oh my god! Shit, that sequence, his hair. That whole sequence is very, very powerful. That level when they jumped, insane. First of all, before that jump, actually, these two guys in the front are killing it for me so far. Because like this stretch here, the leg on the slide, look how far that fucking slide is. I'm sorry, pardon my French. I also, if you guys are new to my channel, I also swear a lot. So here, like, look at that leg. From one side to another is just because they're also like such long legs. It's so satisfying to have that like boom, you know, that kind of feeling. And again, you know, like as if the further you are, the better that drag and slide will be. And then it goes into that jump, very synchronized all throughout, which is a little hard to do when you have that many people. You got 9 people here. And then making sure that your head is down. And that will only happen, the head down, if you're very, very comfortable with the choreography. And of course, by this point, they would have already known the choreography really well. Because if you're not too comfortable with the choreography, when you go down, the tendency would be you're looking at the mirror. You're kind of like peeking. You're checking if are you in the right position? Did you land right? You know, is your butt too high? Is your butt too low? Is your head too high? Is your head too low? Those kind of things. But so because of muscle memory, you can forgo all those thoughts. And when you land, you're in the right position, you're in the right formation without having to check. Wow, that open though, that open. Also, again, long limbs. That makes it for such a grand reach. And then it closes and then it opens up again. It's so beautiful. Woo! Is that Kay doing that? Yeah. So that whole sequence there, Kay has always been incredible ever since Island. That whole sequence, lots of control in his nuances of the movements, like the slight pops, and then it has a lot of like pops and then it keeps moving. So those kind of things, it's best to pop that like first move so that the rest can flow, and it's dynamics, because you have a hard-hitting move followed up by something smooth. So that is really so good. And like this positioning here, the delicacy of him going like this, and like the tippy toe, like the extension. His is great. His is great too. It's just like he got the disadvantage of like facing backwards. It's a little bit more closed rather than open. There's gonna be a lot of rewinding and shit. Nice footwork. Ooh! Beautiful. Great formation changes. Ooh! The slide! Sorry. I know. I'm sorry. Very, very good transitions and formation changes, and they're taking care of them so mindfully, because a lot of the transitions and formation changes that can happen. I'm not, saying that it happens all the time in other groups, but like it does when it happens. The transition can be kind of just be like walking. I get it, you've done it in a lot of you've done this type of choreography very, very, often already, kind of bored of it, that kind of thing. But what I'm feeling with these guys is that the transitions have emotions, and that's a very musical theater type of training. So I don't know if they have, because like this whole choreography feels very much like it. Because in musical theater, even when you're walking, there's an emotional aspect to it. So especially with the actual, like, I'm guessing the message of the song, the atmosphere of the song. So when you're walking and there's emotions with it, it's so impactful. You're not breaking character, basically. And then the slide here, that was genius. That part, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like that transition up. It's such a cool thing. Wait, is that EJ in the beginning, in the middle? I can't see the banks. That's beautiful. Hey! Ah! Nice! Ah! Oh my god, he's very Jungkook with that. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna just have to rewind this section here because like I wanted to see the chorus all throughout. That's why I didn't want to pause. I have to break it down for you. This guy here had a very snappy turn, which I love. And then that opened up. That's very High School Musical. My God, High School Musical is like revolutionary in this fucking generation. Like from like the very first one to the actual TV show, and that turn, boom. That's it has that dynamic effect where and it's very satisfying to hit as a dancer when you like turn and then boom, open up, right? And then retract. Genius. And you see, I'm just gonna use K as an example there, but everybody did it. There's a preparation. They kind of like go over like this with their hand, and then uses it to build momentum so that they can turn faster, and then so that when they open up, boom, much more powerful, right? Oh my God, this is such a beautiful line because it also like when you turn, your head is down, but when you go like this, your head is up, and it creates this openness. It's beautiful. Boom, ba. I wanna cry. That openness, the attention to detail. Whew, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Like, I can rewind that forever. Look at that. That is just incredible. It's an incredible imagery, and this is something that you would normally see in musical theater. I have a musical theater background, by the way. I did a couple musicals in high school, and then I did some musical training in university. So this is just beautiful. It's something that we wouldn't really see in K-pop. Well, I guess this would be J-pop. I don't know about how it is in J-pop, but from you wouldn't really see it in K-pop. It's just a beautiful thing. But like also like that's hard. Like from standing up and then like going down and then your ending position will be the knees. That's a very difficult balance situation. Because our knees aren't really they're not flat like like if you like rub it, especially with them boys. It's a little bony there, especially if you're slim like them. It would require a lot of I guess practice for sure, so that you land in that situation and then you go like this and you don't wobble, right? Gorgeous. Wait, honest. It's also so dramatic. Like there's a head detail that happens there, which is so beautiful. Okay, I'm really liking this group also because of like how long the proportions are. If you guys have watched my In Hypen reactions, I mentioned that it does help. Of course, you can dance really well at any height, but like with these long proportions, just because the lines are a lot more spread out, it's just a great imagery overall. Whoa! Woo! It's so beautiful. This choreography is beautiful. And you know what? Actually, in what I've seen from Japanese comeback releases, like for example 17. Oh my God, I can use it as a reference because they're a hype artist. Their Japanese releases are very pretty, very beautiful. And then of course like other groups too. Some like I feel like the average type of choreography and songs for the Japan market has this beautiful vibes to it. It's not like hard hitting too much, but it's like complex beauty. But he's got a very Jungkook like this. My God, I love it. That's not to say he's copying him. A lot of younger generation, especially in the artists, have an inspiration they look up to. I wouldn't be surprised if one of his heroes is Jungkook. Of course, of great taste, right? So like you get a lot of musicians up and coming, and they have this artist in their head who they want to emulate, be inspired by consistently, be like them one day. So that's totally fine. And if his idol would be Jungkook, you're in great hands because Jungkook is a very great performer, and like everything that he does, and if you want to do it the way he does it, and of course like adapt it to your own style, is just it's gonna turn out beautiful. Yeah, lots of great imagery. Taki! He grew up so well. Wow. Wait, before we keep going, I just wanted to mention, I have much respect for Taki. I had a little bit of a, like, if you guys watch my island reactions, I'm kind of back and forth with Taki, with his performances there. But it's fine. He was young, but seeing him here, it makes you so proud of the growth that he's done, and you can tell that like the potential was there from the very beginning. You just needed to hone it. And I believe that in especially in being an artist, and being an idol and being a performer, whatever, there's timing for everybody. For some people, it takes a lot longer. For some people, you come out of the womb and you're singing already, right? And dancing as well. And some people, it never really happens. If you don't give up, if you keep working hard, if you keep elevating your craft, it will happen at some point in a different capacity or whatnot. I always embrace these kind of growth. These are very incredible to watch. Ooh, that was a tricky part because it was so fast. It could have been so messy, but it was very clean. Oh. Wow. Just gets sharper and sharper. Okay, this section here with like, from here You know, there, you're hitting a lot of points, and then you go here, and then you go here, you go up. That's very stamina breaking. It takes a lot to make that hit well because you're going up and down, floor, up, switch, dynamics, sharp, like sharp, smooth. There's a lot going on. So the precision is going to be the key to making it look good. I can tell you, when they first learned it, it was messy. That's because of the way it's like, the way first, like, you know, the way this is, this part here, there's a certain angle that you need to hit so that it comes out like this. And when you're first learning it, each of us would have a different interpretation of how far do we go, how low do we go, how high do we go, how backwards do we go, how front do we go, until you fix those things. And you'd be like, okay, boy number one, you need to come up just a little bit. Boy number two, you need to like angle just a little bit more, those kind of things. So hitting that quickly takes a lot of practice and discipline. And of course, the stamina and the muscle memory will need to be there. Woo! What the hell? The imagery is incredible in this choreography. Very good debut. Wow, that was so sharp. Hey. And mind you, they're repeating this chorus. Woo! Wait. Ooh, they got the reference for the werewolf. Yeah. Okay, wait, before we end this. Yeah, so I was gonna say that you're repeating the chorus so much and it's so stamina breaking. It's like, whoa, that takes a lot of energy. Oh my God. So kudos to them for that, one. And then this part is incredible. Like, just having a... Look, these guys are making me fucking swallow my in-ears, which are from Hive, by the way. So they're creating a block, and then like it's just, you have this like very strong big image, and then what's moving is like something dainty. It's like, whoa, you know, it's such a cool image, right? Like boom, boom. So my only thing of this one is I would just lower his hand just a little bit, just so that it's a little bit more even. If they're not going for even, then that's totally fine. Forget what I said. That part, the werewolf. And then it's ending on the floor. Like, that's... I'd be dead. Also, like, to end it like that, and then you're holding yourself up, so you can't really rest fully, even if you're on the floor. You still have to hold yourself up, and then have that tight position, so that it's exact for every single guy. Because, like, the head position, you know, it needs to be... Wait. So that... Because the head starts low and then it peaks, so it's camera trickery. They would need to have practice this a lot with a camera, because it will be very different when it's live. Because with a camera, you would need to see each one peaking. If you don't, there's a possibility that even if you do it right in the studio without the camera, and then you place the camera, the heads wouldn't stick out the way they are right now. So you would need to adjust it and cheat it for the camera. But that's only for a fixed cam version. So because like in stages and stuff, of course you have different, you have some zoom ins, you have medium shots, you have close-ups, you have fan cams. So it wouldn't really matter in that part. But like in the fixed cam version, you would need to slay that, you know, that specific position. Wow, 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 wow. Incredible debut. Love the song. Definitely gonna add that to my Spotify playlist and see. God, do I have to rearrange my top 20 songs of 2022? Because like I do these like countdowns for year end. And I did mine yesterday, but there's several more comebacks that I'm gonna be looking at. But like with this one, it's a great song. Oh my God, the vocal in it. Maybe I would have wanted a little bit more belting, in like, you know, like the ad libs, long notes. I feel like that would have been great, but I don't know. Maybe they're reserving it for a different song, or like, or if they're not able to do such long belty notes, we don't know. Um, but that's just a preference thing. The music is perfect as it is. It's just like I would have like wanted a little bit more like long ass notes in the ad libs. But that's my preference. But the dancing is incredible. Huge kudos to their choreographer and to them as well for being able to dance like this. Like hello, can't wait to see their other ones. You know, the more they grow, because they're just gonna keep growing, right? Like this is just their first song and the journey is just beginning for them. So like imagine them in like within 2 years, they'd be fucking crazy. All right, thank you guys so much for watching with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, do like and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure you take the notification bell so you don't miss any content from me. If you'd like to get to know more about me, do check out my Instagram and Patreon down below.